it is a FIFA report. Whomever has been working on the report, being today at FIFA or not at FIFA, it's a FIFA report. The report was sent by FIFA and by the new director for security, Ralf Muchke. So it took a bit of time due also to this change of people and the restructuration of our security department. When you talked about the timeline, we have not asked the police for any. We have not given any deadline. I mean, it's their work, and I'm sure that they will act quickly, and they will come to us quickly with a report on exactly what has happened. I mean, for the time being, there is this report. That's what we can say. There's one full page today in the newspaper about some problems at SAFA related to match manipulation. We say, no, we don't talk anymore about match fixing, by the way. No, because match fixing means that you fix the game, and most of the time they don't anymore fix the game. It's just a manipulation of the game. They are betting on everything, on the first yellow card, on the first red card, on the first penalty, on the first... So you manipulate the game. You don't really fix the game. It means that it doesn't mean that at the end you decide on the result of the game, but definitely you manipulate the game. So I was just in Roma 2 days ago for Interpol meeting, so with all the European federations and the chief of Italian police and the Secretary-General of Interpol. So we all met in Roma to discuss about the theme was the ugly face of our beautiful game. And it was again about this match manipulation and how to make sure that we will eradicate this business, which I heard from the Secretary-General of Interpol, that a business which is generating 100 billion per year. So it means that it's at the level of international companies as Coca-Cola or others. It's this kind of level of business we are talking about when it's about match manipulation. It's not cases which are dealt in a short time. That's true. It takes a long time. Why? Because there is a need, firstly, to get evidences, and that's the most difficult part. I mean, you know that when we can act, we act. You have seen what we did with Perusal and all what's happened in Europe as in Asia. Whenever there is a chance to get more than enough to use the police authorities to sanction, and then the justice supported by FIFA, and for us to extend bans if we need, or even to open additional investigation or cases on people, we do it. In this case, I can tell you that we will not close our eyes. I mean, FIFA will not just leave a situation if, again, people have been acting against the interest of our game. That's clear. I mean, there is no preference, there is no privilege given to any country around the world when it's about match manipulation, when it's about doping, when it's about anything which can affect the game. It was a very difficult case, and I think, as you said, it was the first case on a such scale, and it was also the way for, I mean, I would not say that we learned from the case, but definitely it's a case which opened the eyes of all and gave our legal department even the way to adapt our regulations, our statutes, and to make sure that we have the tools in order to fight against. But it's not finished. What we do, FIFA, is first that there is an information to all people, meaning from the referee to the players, to the coach, to the captain, etc., before the tournament. What we know is that we have in place a number where you can call this number and give information without to give your identity. What we know is that we will put in place a hotline, but open to all, open to everyone to give us information, and it will be a line open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So we will have this kind of potential to get information and then to be able immediately to open an investigation. When I'm saying to open investigation, at least to check the information and then to give it to the right department, police departments, to open investigation. So there is a protocol before competitions when it's a FIFA competition. I can assume that CAF is doing exactly the same.